I have served with Scott for many years. I say that because I served with him in his capacity as MoDOT and at the university. I have seen a man literally cut out the bureaucracy. I've seen a man that has been able to figure out a way to get things done in a very bureaucratic environment. He's a man that is equipped and has a wealth of knowledge to lead our city. And before one of the media, or Rudy Keller, reminds me of the fact that when we held the last press conference announcing Doug's retirement, and I said, Cape Girardeau is not going to train a new city manager. We are of the size and require the expertise to where we need not be in a situation to train a city manager. Let me tell you something. It's because of who we are and the strength and stability that we have that his lack of city manager experience in this case is an opportunity and an exciting one that he has to bring in because of the depth that we have and because of the stability we have, that we are able to lever his expertise and his passion and his freshness. It's exciting to me because it's a new style of leadership, and it's one that is healthy, and it's one that we are going to be able to take advantage of. I told the group in a meeting before, when I ran for mayor 7 years ago, I stole a phrase from him, and I had it on every bit of literature I had, every campaign slogan that I handed out had it on there, and it was, say yes if instead of no because. Simple words, but words that I heard that man say in his capacity as district engineer for MoDOT many, many times. And those are words that every municipality needs to try and aspire to. When you forget that the citizens are your customers, you go backwards. When you realize that and you look for ways to come up with solutions instead of barriers, you can really, really get a lot of things done. And so, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it is my distinct honor on behalf of the City Council, which through a unanimous vote voted to appoint and to seek and to hire Scott Meyer as the next city manager of Cape Girardeau. Ladies and gentlemen, Scott Meyer.
Well, the council said that I could talk as long as the mayor did, but no longer. But I don't think you have to worry about that. I didn't know that you had that on your campaign stuff, so that's interesting. Never know what you say might make a difference, but it is a philosophy, and it is a culture, and government is that. And we come in with our eyes wide open that's something that we're going to change. We're going to change for the better. You know, our community demands a government that's worthy of themselves, and that's what we will be. It's not that we haven't been. No, we've been. But you know, a people grow and evolve and become more and more and better, and our government must do the same. And that's what we will be. And it's going to be an exciting time. I want to thank the mayor and the council for the confidence they've shown in me, and for the exciting future that we're going to share together. Thank John Voss for a selection process, and I've been a part of these sometimes on the other side of that. Mostly it's been selecting, and I'll tell you, I've not been involved in a process that was more professional, that was more well organized, and that really gave the candidates a sense of what the job was. And so I thank you. Absolutely terrific process that was followed, and one that I'm sure not only with me, but with everyone that was associated with it, came away with a high regard and esteem for this city. That's important. You put yourself on display all the time in everything that you do, and a great model for all of us. John, we appreciate it so much. I want to thank Doug Leslie. We're a strong city, with a strong foundation. You know, I'm an engineer, and I'm a civil engineer, I'm a builder. And so, you know, what you put things on, you first start with a strong foundation. If you don't have a good foundation, you don't want to be building there. And we have an extremely strong foundation. Foundation exists not just from Doug's leadership. He was there for years and transitioned and has got us to where we are, but also through the department heads, through the people he has put in place and the people that he has trained and mentored and got us to the point where we have that strong foundation to build on. They're public servants. I talk a lot about being a public servant because I've been one for 26 years, and it's something that I tell people. I got out of college, and I went to work and started with MoDOT. It was MHTD back then, Missouri Highway and Transportation Department, and I said I'll work there a few years and I'll go get a real job, working as a consultant, making the big bucks, and something happened on the way. I fell in love with public service. And the people that's standing back there are public servants. It's public servants typically by choice. People can make more money, they can have better benefits, they can have all sorts of things that attract people. And there's nothing wrong with the private sector, it's great. But people's heart who becomes public servants are an interesting breed. They typically aren't people that like to be noticed a lot. They like doing things invisible, they like doing things behind the scenes. And that worked for years, and it still works, but it's a new day. It's a new way of doing business. You know, we no longer are a government that just does and people trust. We have to be absolutely transparent in what we do. We have to tell people what we're doing, tell them what we're going to do, and then tell them that we did do it in order to build confidence in what we're doing. We have to be a government that's good, and we are. And a lot of times it's just about telling them how we do that. So we'll be about doing that, and it'll be these department heads that will lead us and bring us on to the next level. The council talked a lot about the next level. Strong foundation Doug put together is one thing, and you can be satisfied with that, or you can say that's the foundation on which we lay the building blocks for the next level, and that's what we're going to do. That's what they've chosen to do. I think it's interesting that they chose to do that rather than just say, well, we'll get a little better, we'll build a stronger foundation. No, they said we want to go up another level. That's to their credit. There's a lot of places around this United States that would have been happy with that, especially in this economy and things, all the negative that can be out there. No, they said now's the time, seize the day, make it move forward. What a great opportunity, what a great council, what a great mayor you have to say that in these times. It's going to be an exciting time going forward.